I look forward to this one every year because I'm such a Christmas nut. This year, $800 budget, which I think is higher than we've done for any other Christmas competition between multiple bakeries. And there has to be at least one mechanical component. So we did this a couple years ago and it was my favorite. I loved it because they all had such creative ways of working mechanical components into their cakes. So I'm legitimately super excited to see what they come up with.
Jingle along.
Are you coming this way?
Cover your eyes, cover your eyes.
There are no warnings, jingles.
Hey, you can open your eyes.
Holy crap, oh my gosh. Oh, wow.
This one is kind of tricky. She just pushed it. I think there's 3 speeds.
Is the train supposed to be moving?
Yeah, the train moves too.
Oh my gosh. Wait, this is the first?
Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can get this on.
What's the music?
Without a derailment. The Christmas train's derailed. Maybe you should take the kick because she might really struggle with this. Unless you want to try to fiddle with it, I can show you. Where are you taking that for? These all have to go on.
Yeah, I was hooking that on there. So you press what there?
Yeah, it's really.
What's the what is the switch? Is this little thing the switch?
Yeah. I think I should just do it. What are we saying?
Just saying, I'm getting flashbacks of playing video games with my brothers, and then just being like, no, let me just do it for you. It's too hard to explain. Okay, that was finicky, but we got it. That is magical and wonderful. Oh my gosh. So how many components do we have here? Because I said one mechanical component, and this is moving, and this is moving, and this is moving, and this has lights, and it has music. So like 5? I would have been impressed with just this spinning this around, because like, that is very cool. I've seen lots of carousels. I don't know that I've ever seen a carousel move. So I think that's amazing. I did nothing.
We'll just have the train sitting still.
I touched nothing.
I know, it's not your fault.
I want you guys to hear the jingle. Every time it spins around, just go ding, 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 ding. I feel like it adds to the like, you're at the North Pole, like almost festival Christmas fair. The bells and the balls they did here, the arrangement of them is so beautiful and stunning. And I keep glancing at this. It is stunning.
How is it done? Is it edible paper or edible printer?
Okay, I don't know, because from the back of here, I was like, oh, that looks like that brushed buttercream technique that I've done before that's really pretty. But then if this was buttercream, this would all have to be completely hand painted. And I don't think it is, because if you look at these characters, they look slightly blurry. You can't really do that with hand painting as easily. So I feel like it must be fondant, it must be an edible image. And then they've gone ahead, if this was just a tree, and painted on gold details and red details and the balls and the gold to act as if the whole thing is hand painted and bring it to life, which is actually really smart, unless it is. And if it is, oh yeah, it's definitely fondant. There's a line that wraps around this. That would have been because they put a circle of fondant on the top of the cake and then wrapped the outside in like almost a barrel piece of fondant, rather than like draping over the top and then smoothing it all out. It's a better way of getting like nice square clean edges, which they have. But this is a guessing game for me, I don't know. Look at the sign, I hadn't even read it. It says, welcome to the carnival. Cake, games, prizes, attractions.
Oh, nice.
So it's kind of like a Christmas Santa winter fair. I love that. See, and then this feels more necessary because it brings it all together. It's really beautiful. I think there's a lot of details. All of these things have been hand molded out of fondant, and just to like structurally do all this and tier everything and mechanical components would have been so challenging and time consuming, and there's so many of them, I think is really creative and fun. Instead of just doing just like a winter carousel, they've turned it into this whole magical wonderland. I feel like the detail that I'm most obsessed with is kind of the hand paintedness of this tier. It elevates it so much. And it's the same with the bottom. Like it just brings in the magic to the cake with those details.
I was wondering, like, where do they get all these components to make the mechanical parts? This looks like they made this. Like,
really?
Look, that's soldered together. They got like a little electric motor, it looks like, and then like construct this whole thing.
That's insane. I think honestly, the only thing that I'm missing, maybe even a little bit, and this is a stretch, is just like this cake, no matter where you turn it, it is a centerpiece. So if this battery pack was hidden, then it would be more all around it. And also if this hand paintedness stretched to the back of the cake. Because on the bottom tier it does. And the bells do. And this spins. So everything is like thinking about the cake all the way around it. That would have just even more so, but it doesn't even need it because it's incredible. The flavor of this one is a gingerbread cake with an orange cookie cream cheese filling. Oh, I'm excited to try this at the end of the video. Let's see the next two, which the pre-showers, you will know that there was like 2 very different mishaps that happened with both cakes this morning. So I'm excited to see them. Thank you so much to everyone who's joined our members, by the way. I have been having the best time hanging out with you on our pre-shows and after shows and other content and just hearing your guys' thoughts and interacting in a different way. It has been so much fun. So thank you for being a member and thank you for hanging out with us. I will definitely chill with you more in the after show. And if you want to join members, you can click the link down below in the pinned comment or the description box below. Next cake. I forgot. They sent me progress photos. So we have a popsicle stick, kind of snowflake, and we see that they split this wire. And it looks like they got dollar store battery pack that goes, maybe it's not dollar store, but it's like one of those cheap battery packs that wires up these lights. And then they split the wire and soldered on a little engine thing over here. So it goes on the same light switch. That's very clever. Then there's these. Okay, so we got our little horsies being painted. Oops, I already saw that. Okay, whoops, wait, what? Oh no.
You see why I didn't let you touch the train?
I just got lost with the photos, Kevin. I'm a capable woman. Okay, so then we have some like our little details. Okay, we're constructing the top. Ooh, we're testing out the lights and the Ferris wheel thing. Okay, we know something's hand painted. We have not confirmed if it was an edible image or not. But we know there was at least hand painted details going on top. It will remain a mystery. Next cake.
Okay, be very careful. I have to go wash the herps off. Maybe I should just tilt up a little bit.
Kevin.
Hold on. Hold on. Lori is an expert at patience, if you haven't noticed. Let's see how long we can just watch her before she gives up and opens her eyes.
What are you whispering about? Are you ready? Can I look? Is that what you're whispering about? I'm gonna look. Oh my God, I hate you! Wait, there's feathers and there's jewels and the details. Oh my God, he's got a candy button. I love him. Oh, it does a different song.
This one's got a vibe.
Okay. His hat reminds me of something that just like would go, da, and
like raise out of his head?
Yes, this is amazing. Like actually incredible. I love that he's on a candy platform. The colors are so pretty. As like a girly cake lover, this is just screaming me. I love it.
That lollipop is real, by the way. I was sucking on it earlier.
Were you?
No, I'm just kidding.
I see a little.
You weren't very shocked by that. I was expecting more of a reaction.
No, it wouldn't surprise me. You're like, it's structurally so challenging. Because I mean, you probably have like pillars here that you'd have to build Rice Krispies around, and then have a flat platform here you'd have to build then the cake on top of, and then maybe we'd have styrofoam up here or something like that. But then even these, to keep them on and attached and structured, like it's hard. There's gravity, there's nothing like holding this. Have you seen the details in the eyes?
Looks like he wants to bite my finger.
A little bit. And then there's like the necklace that goes all the way around. Between the spaces in the hair, you can still see the necklace. Like where that could be like, oh, we'll just cover up and start the necklace there and it'll just be his hair. It's like, no, we're gonna carry on those details so the hair looks more wispy and natural. I love that. And I love that there's like little jewels. I'm guessing there's some non-edible components in this cake. I am shocked at that belt glitter. Like that looks like craft glitter. I've never seen an edible glitter like that before. And I need to know where it was purchased because it's stunning. It's really cute because it's not like the most highly detailed thing, but the details that are there make a big moment out of it. You know what I mean? It's like these are very plain, but then you've got very detailed little aspects of them that do so much for them. The only thing that maybe I would have liked to have seen is maybe the switch kind of buried a little bit more and hidden so it wasn't just like dangling off the back of his head. Maybe it's like worked in so there's just this button there and you can just see the button that you're pushing. But maybe they're worried about wires and cutting through the wires. Did they tell you what part's cake?
It's the body.
To visualize the proportions and everything, they had the full cutout of the body. And then this is how they structured it. So we can't see how they made the like the cake part, but knowing now that this part, that the body is where the cake is, then yeah, then I think that this would probably be like, it would be Rice Krispies with ganache and stuff, and same with the head. I really want to do a big crazy structural cake like this. I think that would be so fun. Like so terrifying and challenging. I've done some of these things before, but not on this type of scale. This was amazing. I can't wait to see the last cake. Am I allowed to turn around?
Yep.
I'm allowed to look?
Yep.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
You can spin it, it's on a turntable.
Oh, I'm spinning. You see the mantle fall? That is so cute. Oh, and there's little gifts. There's one, I'm gonna cry. Oh my God, there's one for Archie. Oh my God. Stop. And enjoy the cozy fire with a cinnamon scent.
I think it's one of those misters like they did last time. And there's probably like cinnamon
and they put
oil.
scent it.
Yeah.
Clever. Can also light the candles on the top of the mantle, but they do burn quickly. It's honestly so sweet. The details on this are crazy as always. I mean, this bakery has done like some of our favorite cakes, and they always do something that's really creative, so I really had no idea what to expect. And honestly, as far as like storytelling, they've usually done these like insane cakes, but the Lori gift and the Kevin gift and the Archie gift, I have some appreciation that mine is the biggest. Thank you. And we've got like a little L stocking, a little K stocking, and then we have a little Archie stocking. I feel like I need to explain why I'm getting so emotional. I don't know if I should explain, but like Archie's been really sick. So we're not sure if this may be his last Christmas. So seeing this is just like, this is like too much emotion, you know? And Kevin's emotional. Now I get why he was emotional. But we've been trying to enjoy every last bit of time that we have with him and spoiling him like crazy. It's just one of those things with Christmas being such a special time of year that when you think about something being like maybe a last Christmas, like it just makes it that much, you know, harder. And seeing this, and it's just like, it's us, and it's just, wow, guys, wasn't planning on crying today. I'm officially gonna be doing this for the rest of the video. I'm trying to calm down my face. Okay. We've been dealing with this information for a few months, so we've had time to process it and be sad, and we're still sad. We're also trying not to just be sad and enjoy the time. And I almost spend the rest of this video crying. I'm gonna do that when we're done recording for the day. So I'm gonna look forward to everyone in the after show, me just bawling like a baby. I wanna actually take this cake in because it's actually quite amazing. Okay. I've had some incredible cakes. This, I think, is the favorite cake that I've ever gotten. Now I'm getting emotional again, no! Don't cry!
I'm trying not to, I can't look at his stocking.
I'll turn it this way.
Thank you.
This is better?
I just won't get any B-roll.
Other than this being just like a super personal cake, because it is. Kevin, don't look at the wrapping. It is so, so cute, and all of the details are so, so adorable. But the mechanical components are actually blowing my mind right now. There's cinnamon smoke coming out of the fireplace. It's just, how do you think of this? When I tried to like Google and Pinterest mechanical components to include in a cake, nothing like this comes up. Insane. I love that we got a lot of cash, like just dollar bills. You see all the $100 bills? I've got a Starbucks gift card. I've got some turtles. You've got an Apple gift card. That is pretty friggin' on point. I just had a realization.
What's that?
We've revealed in our members content of what we do with all of the cakes. What are we doing with this cake? Because you and I can't eat this much cake, and there's no world that this is leaving our house.
Maybe we can get Evan and Caitlin here to preserve it in resin.
For the past 3 years, we've been trying to preserve a carved pumpkin in resin with varying levels of success.
Yes!
Like their pumpkin.
Yes! Because this is the thing about cake. It's what can be so heartbreaking. You get something that's so magical, and you literally can't keep it. You just have the memories from it and the videos, which is why I love the videos. I just want to keep it forever because it's honestly, like, this is such a special cake, but it is also such a cool cake.
I have a complaint.
You have a complaint?
Would it be too much to make the lights flicker in the fireplace? Would that be too much to ask?
I think that's too much to ask, Kevin.
I'm just kidding.
The progress photos just came in. So here is how they structured the cake. So you've got the back that they kind of put everything into. And I'm guessing this and this and this are cake with kind of like tiering and supports within this to hold that up. And then they slid like the fireplace thing in there and built everything around it, which is insane when you see how like raw and basic this looks and then what it ended up being. And they sent the mechanical thing that they used. This is what they bought.
Oh, the whole thing is one unit.
And then I think the flames, they made that out of like, I think it's like dry gelatin maybe?
Or maybe like rice paper?
Or like a rice paper, yeah. So cool. I'm so in love. It was like, honestly, I turned around, I was like, oh my gosh, it's a fireplace, okay. And then the picture of us caught me. And it's just like, oh my God. And then the stockings and his thing. Man, this is magical and this is beautiful. And I'm so grateful and thankful that we have this job, that we can do stuff like this and have like an amazing surprise with something like this. And it's cake, so we have to cut into it, we have to eat it. I can't just sit here and look at this all day, like we have to move on with the video. So let's put the other two side by side, even though this is not a fair comparison whatsoever. They pulled on every art string. But let's put them side by side anyways. There's so much happening. Holy crap, this is very, very festive. Let's figure out the flavors. For the last month and a half, I've been like off wheat and dairy because we're trying to figure out what I have food sensitivities to. And now we decided it's probably not wheat and dairy, so I can have it again, so I get to taste these. So let's do the first cake that we saw, which is the gingerbread cake with the orange cookie cream cheese. See, this is the problem. You make fun of me for carving caves into cakes.
No, I love the caves. Did I make fun of you?
Don't
Look at that cave.
Don't.
Why wouldn't you cut like a piece from the sun? Like,
oh my God, I should have. Why did I do that?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make fun. I love the caves. They're my favorite.
Without disassembling, I feel like a cave is most of the time the only way to go. Cave. That smells like Christmas.
That was like three tasteful grunts there.
It hit me in 3 waves. It was the gingerbread, and then the orange, and then the cream cheese. All good. 3 different notes that just hit me. Wow. I was very intrigued by this flavor because I was like, I don't know. Gingerbread, cream cheese, orange cookie. It sounds a little funny, but that was actually really good. The cake is so moist. The flavors are incredible. Everything is so well balanced. I am in love. Second cake is a cinnamon roll cake. And the cake is in the body, so we're doing another cave. That's really good too. Very different flavor. This one is a lot more sweet compared to this one. The first thing I noticed was like flavor, but it's very tasty. This is like the perfect kids cake that adults will also love. It's still got some like flavor there and it's not basic, you know what I mean? Very tasty. Left is strawberry, right is tiramisu. So we've got 2 flavors. I know what you're thinking. Strawberry. Lori, that's not quite a Christmas flavor, but it's strawberry milkshake and is the single most tasty cake flavor that I've gotten from this bakery. I love it so much. So I felt like I needed a happy cake flavor that could just give me, you know, an edible hug, okay?
So
don't judge.
You chose these cake flavors.
Oh yes, I chose them for me. So do I do your cave again, or I don't even want to touch it?
Maybe you could peel away one of the bricks, carve a little hole, and then put the brick back.
You know what? we're gonna do it. I won't do 1 brick, but I'll do like a sheath of bricks. And then we'll just let it fall down. And then now we're gonna carve a cave. Get out. Let it go. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna put it back. That's perfect. Nobody will ever know. Strawberry milkshake. I'm sorry, like, can you just smell that?
Very strawberry. I'm not a fan of strawberry
Okay,
things,
but
though.
strawberry ice cream is like my favorite flavor of ice creams. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna make a cake with them. And secretly, I'm gonna steal all their recipes and I'm gonna share them with you because no one should be deprived the flavors. I mean, arguably, this one's flavor profile was so good and so like more complex and layered, but this is just like an edible hug for me. Like I just needed the strawberry milkshake cake and it's so good. We're doing it again. Ooh, roll that back up. That has a really yummy coffee flavor. Moist cake, great flavor, very yummy. I mean, personal favorite, I feel like is the strawberry, but I would say the winning flavor would be this one because it was like shockingly delicious in every element. All those flavors married together so well. Thank you, Bakeries, for making like the best cakes. Everyone knows who I am now, the Bakeries, so thank you, these are incredible. No thank you for making me cry for the first time in 11 years on the internet. I love you all and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays and I will see you in the next one.